nepotism. Let me explain that to you. I'm almost done here. But nepotism is when someone uses their position of power on behalf of or to enhance the position of family or friends. Nepotism is, in modern day Ebonic colloquialism, getting the hookup. I wish I had somebody in here. Anybody ever got the hookup? You know, your boy worked somewhere, so you didn't have to pay the cover charge. That's the hookup. Somebody who knew you was the boss somewhere, and you did not have the qualifications, you didn't have the resume, but you got hired anyway. Look at somebody and say, that was the hookup. Yeah. You didn't deserve something. You didn't even stand in line. Other folk were standing there for 3 hours, and you came along, and because your girl or your boy was in charge, you got in first because you got what? You got the hookup. I wish I had somebody, anybody in here ever experienced getting the hookup? Well, that's what nepotism is. Nepotism is when you get the hookup. For instance, when President Obama took office, all kinds of people he knew lined up for jobs. We call them political appointees, but it ain't nothing but the hookup. This happens every time we elect somebody in office. They get the hookup. Amen. Sometimes when you all are downstairs and we have refreshments after service, Sister Selena will go down and make me a plate, and I don't have to go down and wait for nobody and stand in line or nothing like that. I'm getting the hookup. Every now and then we like to get the hookup. Amen. There going to be some of y'all on Judgment Day trying to get the hookup. You can be standing there in line at the pearly gates watching them tell so-and-so to go that way, and y'all gonna see him walk down the other way. And then when you get up to the gate, y'all ain't gonna help me now. And they look in the book, and your name might not be there. You're gonna be like, Jesus. Yo, it's me, dog. You gonna hook a brother up? Am I in the right house? Everybody wants to get, look at somebody say, the hookup. Now, according to verse 22, Jesus is guilty of nepotism. He's guilty of giving the hookup. What do you mean, Pastor? See, he uses his power, his position, his authority, his rule to benefit the church. I had somebody in the building, but see, that's a good thing when he hooks up the church. Amen. See, people don't understand sometimes why you get what you get, because favor ain't fair. Amen. And you got to tell folk when you get hooked up, you get the new car, but your credit was bad. You ought to just tell them, you know what? I know somebody that knows somebody. I got the hookup. Come on, somebody. Yeah. When you get in the house and you know you didn't have the credit score or even have the down payment, but you got it anyway, and say, well, I know somebody who owns this. What you mean somebody who owns this? Because the earth is the Lord's. And the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell there. See, when you're a part of the church, when you're a part of the body, a baptized believer, every now and then you get to hook. Anybody ever got to hook up? The doctor said that it was fatal. The doctor said it was this, and then you came back later and it wasn't that. Look at somebody and say, you got the hook up. Yeah. They said they're laying folk off on the job, and everybody around you got a pink slip, but you're still working. Look at your neighbor and say, I got the hook up. Oh, my. You know, you should have been foreclosed on a long time ago. Still living in the house, ain't paid your mortgage in 3 years, and they ain't foreclosed on your house yet. You ought to look at somebody and say, I know somebody. I got the hook up. I got the They should have got your car a long time ago. Should have been repossessed it. But you're still riding around in your car. You ought to look at somebody and say, I'm sorry. I got to hook up. Y'all sit down. I'm almost done.